It took me years to learn what I'm about to share with you right now over the next few minutes on how to make graphics with the MLS data within seconds. This is going to help you understand what's going on in the housing market, but also create stuff for your social media, newsletters, things like that. I didn't even know this was a thing until I recently tried it. I exported the data and put it into Canva, and it spit out this beautiful graphic, and I was able to customize it and make it my own brand, colors, fonts, and everything within seconds. So today we're going to be learning how to create a Canva graphic doing a housing market real estate update for your real estate business. So I've already logged in. I'm on my dashboard. I'm going to head over to stats and then residential because that's what I'm doing. If you want to do land or whatever, then you can change and update that. And there are some presets here. We've got days on market versus list price median. There's all kinds of different things that you can do. You can also customize, like if we wanted to do maybe the past 10 years, past 5 years, let's go with that. Past 5 years, and we're going to do average days to sell on market, and then you can group by county, city. Sometimes you have to mess with it to try and get the exact data that you're looking for, but we're going to go back up here to data, and then we're going to scroll down and export this as a CVS. Now we're going to go to Canva, and we're going to head over to elements, and we're going to scroll down to charts, hit see all, and I'm going to select this one because we're looking at multiple days on market, and I'm going to import that data, upload here, days on market versus list price median. And then it's got a ton of information. This might have way too much information than what we need. We may just want to separate it by the year, days to sell median. Let's see, we'll just play with these. So if we don't want to see the actual price there, it makes the chart, change up a little bit. There's a lot of different ways that you can play with this data. Over the last 5 years, the days on market has skyrocketed. This is good data to look at too, just so you know what you're talking about when you're talking to clients. So you don't even have to use this for social media or content, but you can see where these peaks are. We got all the way up to 50 days to sell here. So if you don't like that chart, you can go back and do a different chart. Let's just go to the presets again. If you want to keep this data and do it on a regular basis, you can always go to save and then change that. And then customize, we're going to go back, and I just want to do the average days to sell. Don't forget to hit generate. If you don't want to have a secondary statistic, you don't have to. You can do active listings. Let's just try none and see what happens. Export this as a CSV. We're going to do days on market. And then this is going to pull up the average days on market. So you can see 2025 there. And you can customize this. You can add your disclosures, whatever you're supposed to do, your logo, your brokerage name, and all that. You can change the font colors. You can change these dots. My markers are a little bigger because I want to be able to see them. And then you can change these to your brand colors. You can change the font size. You can remove these, take these off. I like to have them there just because it tells you what it's the legend basically. But you can kind of see the best time to sell your house is in June and July, and the worst time to sell is going to be in December. So this is a great way to kind of understand your market as well, even if you don't want to use it for your content. It's just a great way to look at what the market's doing over time without having to manually put all this in. For years, I had been manually entering all this stuff, and now I realize that I can just export it from the MLS. So hopefully that helps. Don't forget to subscribe for more.